So I want to try and do something a bit different today, something that I haven't done before. I have been out quite a bit recently, just haven't been making any videos. I haven't had a decent camera, but I've bought myself a GoPro now, so I'm going to go give it another go, making some videos. I'm going to try some car camping. It's something that I haven't done in the past. I think I've probably stayed in my car maybe once or twice when I was younger, when I'd been out around friends, but not proper camping in the car. Just spent a few hours trying to wear off the drink or whatever. Okay, so this isn't going to be one of those car conversion videos. I don't have the time. I don't want to invest the money in my car. I'm hardly ever going to sleep in it, to be honest. I just thought it'd be quite fun to spend a few nights in it when it's a bit cold. So I'm going to try and do it on a budget, spend the least amount of money possible, but also I need to use my car for taking my kids to school, that sort of thing. It's for my family car. So I have bought myself window tinting kit. It's not limo black, just got a smoke, just want to give a little bit of privacy so people can't really see in. I didn't want to go whole hog and get limo black, end up looking like a drug dealer. And I've got myself a black sheet, and that's all I've got. I do have an old memory foam mattress, which I'm going to cut up and use, but that's not really necessary. Could just use a sleeping mat, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right, so here's the car we're going to be using. In this state, so it should be long enough. Probably should have measured it before we started this video, but there's a bit of an issue. I need to get it in the garage. I've got an old car in here. It's been sat here for a long time. Doesn't have a battery. Even the wheels have gone flat, so right, I'm gonna have to try and sort this out. Get the car in here, start looking at the windows. Okay, so it's the next day. I spent pretty much all of yesterday sorting that car out. Yeah, there was a few bits to put back together, etc. But I mean, it is what it is. I need to get rid of the car, I need to sell it. So I've been waiting to do that for a while. I've just been a bit lazy. So finally got this in here. First thing I'm gonna do is gonna give the windows a good clean and then get the film on. It's something that I haven't done before, but I'm sure it's not that difficult. There'll be some videos on it on YouTube, so I might have to take a bit of advice from there, see how it goes. Right, it's done. Not sure it's the best job. I'm not all that happy with it, but it will do what it's supposed to do. Pretty difficult to see, I think, in the dark. There's a bit in the corner that I broke. A couple of bubbles in there. It's not great. If you want a proper job, you need to pay for it, but yeah. I think for the purpose that I want it for, it's good enough for a sneaky night away. Just unlock it. Cut up a mattress. It's not amazing, but it will do. I just about fit in there. I'm 5'10", 180 centimeters. Yeah, so oh yeah, I think the other thing is I've got the sheet here. I've got a black sheet. I'm going to put some kind of paracord across the front there, just for a bit of privacy at the front. And there you go, car camping on a budget. Okay, right, let's do this. I'm going to head down to the coast, which is probably between an hour and a half drive from here, depending on where I go. I've got a couple of ideas in mind, but I'm just not sure. I'm not sure where you can stay in a car, where car parks, etc. I guess we're just gonna have to find out when we get there. Maybe take a little drive around. Definitely want to be somewhere by the sea though. Stopped off for a few supplies. I thought I'd quickly get some fuel while I'm here. I don't know if you can see that. £1.70 a litre, which I don't know whether that is a gallon. About £7.50, £7.70, something like that. Just so expensive, such a rip-off.
So I'm in Portsmouth, as you might have guessed. Interestingly enough, this is the only city in the UK that's actually an island. I took a drive around the harbour area, and it was just far too busy around there. Too much traffic. It is getting later in the day, so people will be finishing work, but there's nowhere really to park. There's a couple of car parks, but you can't stay there. I wouldn't want to anyway, it's a bit too busy. So I've come along a bit. I think this is called Southsea. Just parked up. I'm not going to camp here, but I just thought since I'm here I might as well just park up and go and have a look at the beach, have a look at the sea, and take a little look around. It's been ages since I've been at the seaside. Sun's going down quite rapidly. I think we've got about an hour left until sunset. Moon's out already. There's a tent there. Someone stealthing in plain sight. Good on you, mate. Quite a few camper vans around here as well. Looks like there's someone over the ticket machine now. Yeah, free parking. So yeah, free parking here. I reckon this looks like a good place. Tide is definitely out at the moment. Restrictions, I need to go and have a read of that. Looks like somewhere around about here. It's fairly quiet. It's like a really nice spot. Let's go up to the end here, I'll turn around and come back, take a look. That over there, I believe, is Hayling Island. Right, so I think you can only park here till 10 PM. I'm pretty sure that's what the sign said, but I'm going to go have a proper look. I'm also going to go for a walk, a bit of an explore roundabout, because the sun goes down in less than an hour. I haven't done very many steps today, so yeah, I want to go in for a walk around, see what the area's like. Nice evening, not too windy. Look down here, some oysters. If you can see that in there. There's another one there. Any more yet? There's one in there. Two in there actually. There's another two. Quite a lot of oysters around here. I've never eaten wild oysters. I do like oysters though, but I wouldn't eat oysters from here. They make you sick. You'd have to cook them definitely. There's too much pollution in the sea here. It's like an estuary, and yeah, a lot of sewerage as well in the sea. So yeah, best stay away from them, I think. Yeah, just as I thought. You can only park here between 6 AM and 10 PM. It's a £100 penalty if you get caught parking outside those hours, so I don't know, should I risk it? I think we'll see how I feel. I'm going to go for a walk along the beach anyway. It's a nice quiet area. That'd be a good place to cook myself some dinner. very secluded, which is quite rare for a city. Just a couple of dog walkers. I think I might take a walk up to the pier. Doesn't look too far. Found another car park. It's a bit of a sneaky one. Unfortunately, same, no parking after 10 or £100 fine. Looks like somebody's been having a balloon party here. It's such a shame. Let's look at this, it's all not being used. Oh well. I made it to the end of the pier. It's such a beautiful evening. A little bit windy, but it's only the 1st of February. Quite a lot of fishing tackle stuck to the end of the pier there. Must be quite a good fishing spot. Right, I'm going to head back to the car and have a think about what to do. I'm getting a little bit hungry and we're running out of sunlight, so I'm going to have a think. Seal just popped his head up there. I don't think I've ever seen a seal before. Hopefully it'll come back. I'm trying to think what the best thing is to do is. I've got a couple of options. First option is stay here, which is probably my least favourite option, purely because there's a £100 fine. I don't really fancy paying that. I'm pretty sure they will fine me as well, because there's cameras around here. And if it said no camping, but you could park, then I probably would do it. Just take the risk. But since it says no parking, there's going to be somebody driving around later giving tickets. Another option would be drive over there to Hayling Island. I don't know how far that is. It's going to be at least 20 miles to get off this island along and then back on there. But I can see a few camper vans turning up over there, so that is an option. Or the third option would be go back to Southsea, where it was free parking. I saw some camper vans, which is what I might do. The only thing is, although I tinted the windows, they're not great. If I'm parked anywhere near like a street light, you'll be able to see through them. So I don't know. What I'm going to do first though is, I've got some paracord here. I'm going to try and rope something up along the top here to put that curtain that I brought up, just to give it a bit more privacy while I've still got a bit of light left. And then I think I'm going to go down to the beach and cook something to eat. It's just something simple, but I'm getting a bit hungry. So yeah, I think I'll do that and then make a decision on where to go. Right, we're really at the last bits of light now. Don't know if you can see it, but the moon's out. And I think that's okay. The lights are on in there, you can't really see in. You can see these bubbles where I messed up. Not very happy with that, but I'm gonna have to get rid of it. I'm not gonna leave it like that. It's just my best attempt. So that's okay inside. I think I'll get away with that. Just a bit of paracord and a black sheet in the windows. See around this side. So you can see the front light, there's also light in the back. More bubbles. A bit annoying, but what can you do? Definitely can't see in there though. Cool. Starting to get a bit windy. Found myself a small patch of beach. A bit protected from the wind. I'm going to cook myself some food. So I'll show you what I've got. Got the old trusty one-man cook set. Haven't used that for a while. Got a bottle of water. Actually forgot to bring some water, which is a bit annoying. Had to stop off and get some. Got some cooked chicken breasts, so I just need to heat them up. Egg fried rice. some soy sauce. I was going to bring some oil, but I forgot that as well, which is a bit annoying, but I was in a bit of a rush earlier, so it'll be fine. I'll be able to make something with that. So there it is. Put the chicken in soy sauce. I put quite a bit of water in there, as I don't want it to stick to the pan. Don't really need to cook it, I just need to heat it up. The rice is pre-cooked, says the chicken. So yeah. Give that another couple of minutes and see how it tastes. Very, very last of the sun, red sky at night. That was actually much better than I expected. It was really nice. It's so peaceful around here. I've been sitting here for, I don't know, 25 minutes maybe, and not one single person's gone past. No dog walkers, nothing, which is pretty amazing considering we're in a city. A couple of boats have gone past. Just thinking how nice it'd be to sleep here on the beach. Definitely have to be the summer though. I guess this bit here is probably going to be underwater in a couple of hours, so I don't know about that. But yeah, right, packed up. Just check I haven't left anything. No, all good. Right, let's get back to the car. It's only 6 PM. I thought it was about 8 o'clock at night. I'm not sure what I'm going to do now. I guess I'll go and try and find somewhere, park the car up, and I might go for a wander. I'll go and find something to do. Yeah, it's still fairly early. I don't really want to be staying in the car all night. We'll see. Do not know how he got that in such a small space. Doing reverse parking while the tide's out. Fair play to him, eh? I'm not sure if you can see that. It's HMS Victory. Probably the most famous Royal Navy warship, gunship. I don't even know how old it is. About 1750s or something like that. Campaign go on it. It's closed at the moment, obviously. Fratton Park, home of Portsmouth FC. Currently, I think about 10th or 11th in the First Division, the English Football League. Not really much to see here. It's all closed off. Right, I've pretty much done the tour of Portsmouth now. Guess I should go and find somewhere. Park the car up. I think I've done about as much sightseeing as I can do. It was actually quite good. It was quite nice having a little drive around town, getting out to see a few things. It's about 9 o'clock now, so there's not really much more I can do at this time of night. I've pulled up between a few camper vans, which is good. There's quite a lot of people parked up here, sleeping in their vans by the looks of it. Quite near that tent that we saw earlier. So yeah, I think I'm just going to jump in the back, probably listen to a podcast for an hour or something, and try and have an early night. I got up quite early this morning. I was up at 6:30, so yeah. Right, I'm going to try and get some sleep. Quite a good couple of hours just listening to my phone, looking out the window at the boats going by. And there's quite a few foxes around here as well. But yeah, I'll put this up. I don't know if you can see it. That's the sheet. I'll just put it up the top because the alarm kept going off, and there's a sensor at the top, which is a movement sensor. But it didn't help. It was actually, I think there's a motion sensor in this car as well that sets the alarm off. So I googled it, and yeah, it's quite an easy way to disable it from the key fob, but still lock the doors. So that's all right. Apart from that, it's okay. A little bit steamy on the windows, but yeah, all good. Right, I'm gonna try and get some sleep. If anything good happens, I will record it. Oh, morning. It's quite a good sleep. I got up early because I need to get back. I've got stuff to do. I was thinking of going out and making a coffee down on the beach, but it's just too dark. It's pitch dark out there. So I'll probably see if I can find a drive-through or something on the way home. I was really warm last night, probably too warm. I brought it's a 4-season sleeping bag, which is probably a bit overkill because it was about 6 degrees, I think, outside. So yeah, alright, I'm gonna get up and get ready. I've got to take my son to school. I take it back, it is absolutely freezing out there. I think it must have been the sleeping bag that was keeping me warm. But fortunately, I've got a seat warmer, which is a game changer in this situation, to be honest. Just waiting for my windows to demist. See that? Then going to head off home. So if you've watched this far, I'd just like to say thanks. If you would like to give the video a like, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, I don't have many subscribers, so it'd be good to get a few more subscribers. But yeah, thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.